All right, y'all. So we talked about My Wives star Natalie Ditonato. And remember, we were saying that she was missing. Well, there is an update, according to TMZ, who says that they spoke to her mother, Denise Fuco. Natalie is not missing anymore. She has been found safe and sound. Although allegedly all of her identification cards have been stolen. So she is, at the time of the report, earlier this morning, she was still in Vegas. Her family's just happy that they found her. They still don't know what happened to her and what all of the missing the flights and all that bad stuff, not good stuff, but all that stuff was about.
Yep.
But right now, their priority is just to get her home. So they're going to get her home. They'll figure out all that stuff. And the issue is that she doesn't have the identification. But an airline will work with you if you can identify yourself in other ways. So, happy that she was found and she should be able to make it home. Another quick update, Wendy Williams. So after we did the interview with Wendy Williams here on The Breakfast Club, there was a lot that happened following it. A lot of good things are happening. On the GoFundMe, for anyone who has visited the GoFundMe, donated to GoFundMe, first of all, I know Wendy's family can say thank you for that. There has been over $37,000 raised, and their goal is $50K.
Well, Wendy says thank you for that.
Yes, Wendy says thank you for that. Yes. And this GoFundMe is in support of Wendy Williams' fight for her independence. Now, there was an update posted to the GoFundMe on the 21st of January in that says we will officially be retaining the law firm of Swartz and Greenberg Atlas to represent Alex Finney. Alex Finney is Wendy's niece, who was also joined us here on the show when Wendy was here, or Wendy called in, to petition the court to address all issues pertaining to Wendy Williams' guardianship. These lead attorneys, who I'm told are very high-profile attorneys, Jason Atlas and Brett Newsombaum, they're in the early stages, from what I'm being told, of being retained. And that retainer, a $20K retainer, which is listed here on the GoFundMe will be used for that. And people may ask,
fees, right?
Yeah, for attorney fees. Well, why does Alex need an attorney? Whatever. But you have to have, people that are also able to help Wendy speak and navigate different things as you figure out what life is going to be like if she is released from this, this conservatorship situation.
Not if.
Or when she is released.
Yes.
When she is released, you still want to have some proper care. Wendy has a whole life she has to now plan, financial stuff, living stuff. And Alex has been by her side. So bringing the attorneys in will help them navigate all that. And just make sure that Alex has the support that she needs. As a person speaking for Wendy. Now, I thought that this was funny. Also, too, in the update, Wendy gave her own update from Wendy to her fans. She said, today is January 21st. I have a pink Versace robe and Victoria's Secret black bra on, and I am watching Botched, but my body is hitting and holding with my red lipstick because it's winter. Still here in this luxury prison. Keep all of you updated. I just think
that's Wendy.
Wendy in the Versace robe, the Victoria's Secret, the red lip, very much Wendy. So, yeah, Wendy is saying thank you guys for all of the support, and there will be more updates there soon, and we'll make sure that we keep you guys locked right here on The Breakfast Club, so make sure you guys are tuning on in.
Okay.
Absolutely. What about the legislation?
Legislation, yes. Thank you for that reminder. So another movement that has happened, the day when we were in here, we talked a lot about needing to get lawmakers involved, right? Because Wendy Williams and a lot of things that she's facing, we learned that day that she's not the only one going through it. So there's actually a lawmaker that came out and basically said, there's a senator. So Senator Anthony Palumbo, a New York State senator, told TMZ following our interview that he is reintroducing a piece of legislation that will help to change guardianship laws regarding family visitation in the state. Now, according to him, there's something called Carolyn's Law, and it will allow families to visit loved ones by filing a motion with the court. Now, the guardian, once this is filed, would have 10 days to show the court if the person that is trying to visit displays any inappropriate conduct, and if not, they can visit. So it basically wouldn't be just up to the guardian to say, oh, well, we need to keep you safe from A, B, C, and D, and these people are not safe. You can't see them. It would actually be like the family can say, hey, we're safe. We should be able to go and visit, and the court would be in the middle of it. So there's checks and balances that would be in the conversation.
Yeah, the law is actually designed to ensure family members have a legal path to visit a loved one under guardianship.
Yes, yep, exactly. So that's great news to hear. And he says that he's actually been following Wendy's case for some years now, and that her being locked up in the apartment is tragic. And he goes on to say that even if this is not what he's saying is happening, but he said even if Wendy's memory was failing because the guardianship is trying to allege that she has dementia, she should still be allowed to be with her family instead of forcibly separating her from them. So he wanted to make that clear. So that All good stuff.
And that's good because that's a law that's going to apply to everybody.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. And like I said, there were so many people that were calling. I got DMs on Instagram.
Right.
Just people that were like, yo, we've been through this.
Going through the same thing
Yeah, and they
themselves,
don't have Wendy's, you know what I mean? Like, Wendy has a lot of friends in places, but they don't have that. So this can help people. That it's going to be a trickle-down effect.
That's right. Thank you, Breakfast Club. Thank you. You're welcome.
Thank you, Wendy. You know, Wendy, first and foremost, because she spoke out. No, it could have been really bad for her. She could have been retaliated.
Out where?
On the Breakfast Club.
Thank you, Breakfast Club. say you're welcome.
You're welcome.
Say you're welcome, Lauren.
Wait, but we are Breakfast Club.
That's right.
Just go.
Oh, you're welcome. Okay. All right. In other news, the Oscar nominations are happening literally right now or an announcement. It's happening right now as we are speaking. This is being announced on Good Morning America. Now, some of the nominations, just to point out real quick, and again, this is developing, so if there's anything else to talk about, we'll be back tomorrow with that. Actress in a lead role nomination, Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. Ariana Grande was also nominated. This is her first nomination. I've got to look up exactly what she was nominated for, but first nomination in relation to Wicked as well, too, for an Oscar. Actor in a lead role, Coleman Domingo. And then we also have other awards. The iHeartRadio awards have also been announced. Real quick, Song of the Year for the iHeart Awards, Tipsy by Shabuzi.
Yep.
Agora Hills, Doja Cat. Artist of the Year, Doja
Kendrick
Cat.
Lamar?
Jelly Roll, Kendrick Lamar, Artist of the
there you
Year. SZA, Taylor Swift. Hip Hop Artist of the Year, Drake. Kendrick Lamar is also in there. Chris Brown, R&B Artist of the Year. Okay, iHeart. Chris Brown.
All right.
Muni Long, SZA,
Money
R&B
Long.
Artist of the Year. SZA, I think SZA got.
That's Money Long.
Money Long. I'm sorry.
All right. Well, that is Jess with the Mess with Laura Rosa. Now let's get to the People's Choice Mix. Hit us up with your requests. It's the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
In the morning.
The Breakfast Club.